Disorderly conduct, NJ. NJS 2C:33-2A. What is disorderly conduct? Disorderly conduct is a petty disorderly persons offense, which is a criminal offense defined as follows. Under Section A, improper behavior, a person is guilty of a petty disorderly persons offense if with purpose to cause public inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm, or recklessly creating a risk thereof, he 1. Engages in fighting or threatening or in violent or tumultuous behavior, or 2. Creates a hazardous or physically dangerous condition by any act which serves no legitimate purpose of the actor. Wow, that's a mouthful. What does that mean? Well, the general gist of this is it's pretty much of what I would call a crowd control tool. It is kind of a mix between harassment, although it's not really quite harassment because you're not usually directing, a person who's engaged in this kind of isn't usually directing his vexing or harassing remarks to any one person. It's generally, on the street corner and there's lots of people whizzing around and some kind of altercation. And it doesn't really rise to the level of outright riot, although it is a lesser included offense of riot. So how does this come up, Mr. Gravatt? Well, I've handled probably hundreds, if not thousands, of these cases in the last 10 years. And the way I usually see this is usually people are at a party or a bar or a rock concert or some kind of outdoor event or event where people gather, and some sort of fracas or dispute breaks loose and the police are called. The police come in, their job is to create order and get to the bottom of what's happening, right? So what do? They look at everybody and say, hey, you shut up, you stand over here, you shut up. And then there's always somebody in the crowd that either protests that or acts in a way that would be a protest without words, or a person basically disobeys the police or tries to explain to the police what happened, and they might even innocently be accused of deliberately engaging in improper behavior. The police then generally make an arrest and a charge because the person didn't say, hey, I heard what the cop said and I'm going to shut up and sit down. Now, what is the penalty if you're convicted? Well, it's a fine of up to $500 because it's a petty disorderly persons offense, possible jail from 0 days to 30 days, and, of course, a 2C criminal record for a petty disorderly persons offense. Now, in the past, I've had trouble getting people, especially really young people, to understand why this is a serious charge. But let me, I would respectfully suggest to you that any charge in which you can't get certain kinds of employment in the future, which could affect your family, your children, your ability to earn income, is a serious charge, even if at the moment it doesn't feel so serious. So if you have, a daughter or a son who's college age who's been charged for this somewhere at the Jersey Shore or anywhere else, or you are one of these people who have been charged with disorderly conduct, whether you feel it was unjustified or not, you might want to give me a call. I can help you. I've handled many of these. Now, what can I do for you if you retain me? Well, generally speaking, I can get the charges changed to something less bad, most of the time a non-criminal resolution. How do I do that? Well, this is why you need a lawyer. I work my lawyer's magic. And try and convince the prosecutor that all the elements of the statute weren't met, that they couldn't win a trial. If they want to go to trial, it'll make it more work than it's worth. All these things add up to a way I can help you out of the jam you're in. So again, I'm going to pan down to my information again. If you need me, please call me. I'll be happy to help. Thank you, and have a nice day.